That's a lovely idea. Okay. This is station A, how to reassemble the lighting instrument.
Step one, I have to read these all backwards now. Put the lamp housing back on by tightening the gold knob.
So what you want to do is make sure there's these ribs here. You really want to make sure that those ribs are aligned and that when you shake it, it's, feels kind of secure. You tighten down that gold knob. Next step in reverse.
Step is put the barrel back on by twisting it into place.
All right. So I don't know if you can get closer to the camera here, and everybody else, if you could just look a little closer. So you have these sort of tabs here, and you have these slots here. And that you've got to fit, I'm just going to quickly show you, you've got to fit the slot through the tab and then rotate so that you should be able to pick it up because it'll lock itself back in. So you always have to be making sure that you're getting past these tabs and then twisting. And this takes a little work. You really can't hurt a Source 4 unless you stab the reflector. So, it's okay to be a little rough with it. One of the things that you should make sure is that these fins on the side end up realigning. And that before you screw this together, that the gold knob and the iris slot, sorry, not the iris slot, the gobo slot right here, the template slot, is on the top. Because you don't want that template slot on the bottom. Then the light's all flipped upside down. And you will do this. You will all make this mistake. Well, most of you will make this mistake. And then you'll be like, crap, because you have to undo it.
Yeah, I did that. I also have broken a Source 4.
That happens. So then you want to put the knob on the bottom. So there's a knob here. I'll get a not broken knob. You'll want to screw this in, and you will want to put the screw on the top of the lighting instrument. So the top is always the same side as the gold knob and the gobo slot. And so basically, you will just screw these guys in until they are secure. And you'll always want to make sure that you use a screwdriver on that retainer bolt. Next step.
Attach the lens tube by screwing it on with the beam focus knob.
Great. Beam focus knob. You will want to put this lighting instrument so that the gel clip on the lens tube is on the same side as the gold knob and the iris slot. You're going to definitely be quizzed on this. Is the gel clip on the top? Is the the gobo slot or the iris slot on the top of the lighting instrument? And is the gold knob on the top? The reason why this is so important is because the power coming out of the bottom here should always be coming out of the bottom so that the heat can escape out of the top. And if your light is upside down, it's actually harming the lighting instrument over time. And this should be as secure as possible. Sometimes you have to use a flathead screwdriver to tighten this down just a little bit, but don't over tighten the gold knob because finger tight is enough.
Because if you put these things on